Hi guys, this is Max. Oh, AQ starting. So this today we got Gambit hitting the crystals along with the arena. But the one thing I want to talk about him, and I want to talk about the cash offer. So let's take a look. So we got two of them, $10 one. So if you're in need of these T1 alphas, you're gonna get 5 of them, some crystal fragments, and some gold. For $10 with a limit of 3. So buy it all, you get $30. The T1 alpha definitely gets used up a lot in the first rank ups. So if you're running short, it's not too bad because of the cost. It's not too high. $10 for 5. Maybe you don't have to go and get all 3 of them, but yeah, if you definitely need them, I think it's okay. It's decent. The T2 alpha, you got a $40 price tag on it, so kind of high because it's 1. Of course, you got a limit of 3, so you can buy it a couple of times. But one thing I wanted to talk about is this guy, the selector. So if you're gonna buy this, I believe this is how it works. So as soon as you buy it, it doesn't let you look to see what it gives you instantly, like the class type you're gonna pick. So I would suggest before you buy this offer, go to your inventory, go to your T4 class catalyst. So let's take a look here. So let's say if I was getting it today, right? If I was getting that offer, I go there and I look, okay, what class do I need? So I'm running low on tech, or I have 0 in tech, I should say, or in science is looking kind of low. So I'll say, okay, now I want to go ahead to the store, buy the offer, and you keep in mind it's going to be 2 of them, 2 of the selectors. So I believe they don't just go to your inventory as a selector. If I believe that's how it works, because I'm thinking it works like, so let's take a look, the black ISO market. I'm thinking it works like this. So this selector, so it says own 0. So it's not that I can keep an inventory of these selectors. So if I wanted to purchase it, see how when you buy the selector, it just instantly gives you the option of, okay, what class do you want? I believe that's how it works. So you got to make sure you're fully aware of what class you need when it comes to that T4 class catalyst. So hopefully you know that, or you watch this and now know that. So that way you don't buy the selector and you're like, or the offer, and you're like, oh man, what do I need, and you end up buying a class that you actually don't need. So but Gambit, let's talk about Gambit.
The most beautiful woman in town alone on a Saturday night.
I was reading about love and adventure, Gambit. What more could a gal want?
The real thing, Shell. Gambit at your service.
So Gambit, he is a champion that I currently have, and I'm definitely not going to go for the crystals. Of course, he can be an option there when it comes to the crystals. But I'm thinking, he's not a popular character. He's not a champion that everybody's kind of seeking. So I'm thinking I want to go for maybe, I don't know if it's the first round or second round. It depends on how many points I can get in there today, day 1 of the arenas. Because if you see him, he's at signature 140. So if I get him once from arena, that puts him at 160. So that means I just got to get him twice, 2 more, so to get him maxed out. Or if I get him twice from both arenas, if he goes very low, and I don't have to, it doesn't take too much effort to get him, so that puts him at 180, like from both arenas. And then I just got to get him one more, and he's maxed out. So the idea here is to max him out basically, and collect max signature crystals from him, because he's an old character and the game typically gives you, when opening crystals, like 5 stars or any type of crystal, to tell you the truth, 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, it tends to give you really old champions. I believe there's some kind of programming in the balancing to make sure the game is balanced, that not everybody's pulling the latest champions. I think that's just from a couple of the videos I've seen Kabam kind of talk about how they want to keep a balance in the game. So the faster you can kind of max out these older champions, the better your odds are going to be to get better rewards. So, and then I was looking at him. So if you look at his level, he's at 140. So it says his proud. So I'm just going to read the last part of his signature ability. It says his proudness buff also grants him 86.83 increased critical damage rating each. So I don't think that's much to him. I mean, ideally here, the whole point here is just to get him to level 200 the fastest. And as you can see, he's sitting rank 1. He's one of the champions that here at the bottom of the list that need to eventually go to rank 2. So just to help when it comes to arena. So we're like about 2 hours in the arena. I'll show you my score. Fortunately, I had to run my 6 stars because I didn't do a good job at actually doing my rounds here. So I ended up at I ran my 6 stars because I think I was at 11 million or somewhere around there, 11 or close to 11 million this morning when I woke up. And I had some 6 stars left, so I ran them, and then it pushed me over 15 million. And the goal here, when it comes to the arenas, is to land in that 1 to 10%. So ideally, I just want those 200, those 6-star shards. I used to chase these guys, the 5-star 2000, which is still good. You need to get those, but now since I'm all about the 6 stars in any way that I can get as many 6-star shards. Of course, if you go for the big grind and you get 400, so that's even better. But yeah, guys, so I'm thinking, depending on what I end up with day 1 in arena, I'm gonna keep going for this Gambit character here, Mr. Smooth Talker with the ladies always. But yeah, and then the offer, I don't know. I know, like, I did a big rank up, so I am at 7 out of 15 at the top, you can see. So I typically don't like to sit that low, especially if there's a 5-star that comes out that has like a number 1 prestige. You kind of got to get them right away. So and rank them up right away. So I don't like to sit that low, but the problem with the other part of the offer is the T4 class catalyst selector is the one that I'm kind of like, I don't need anything at the moment. And yeah, I don't know. There's another thing too I got to kind of get ready for, which is another rank up that I got to do, which I'll see. I'm still thinking about it. There's no like, oh yes, if I might even forget about this offer and not get it, because I don't need it. So yeah, I'm not like thinking, kind of like processing, do I really want it? I'm just kind of just in the back of my head, hey, if I end up touching the unit window, which I might not even do much of it because of there's no specific champion at the moment in the crystals to kind of go for. But guys, if you're gonna go for the arena, or if you bought the offer, best of luck in the arena. Hopefully, if you don't have the champion, this is an easy grab for you when it comes to Gambit. And if you're going for these crystals, hopefully you get Gambit or any champion, any new 6-star out of there too. And then the offers, I think these are good offers if you need the resources for a big rank up, and it just came in perfect timing, so that might be good. And then the smaller offer, of course, like I said, $10 doesn't seem like much when it comes to like just $10, but it's personal to everybody. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great Thursday. I forgot what day it was. Thanks, guys.
Remy, don't leave me again.
This is not